Honestly, aren't you tired of these heroic copy-paste stories? Being a knight in shining armor, how tedious it is. Besides, we all know how things really are. These good guys hiding arrogance behind the ostentatious valor, and in fact their souls darkened long time ago. Here, in this fantasy world, they staged a true genocide, ruthlessly exterminating demons and took their youngling king captive. But all is not lost, because you, as a brave shabby skeleton, can beat all the damn shine out of these smug fools. Skul, the Hero Slayer, is a spectacular roguelite action platformer, which game design features we will examine in details to understand, is this just a cute pixel art cover with a cheeky plot, or does it have remarkable gameplay features? What new elements can this project offer to such a popular roguelite genre, and is there even a place for such a like? And we will try to find all these answers. So take this crack at Skul, and let's see if it's really worth it. This project, as befits to the roguelites, got two types of progression. Session-based, each run starts from the very beginning, and as you progress through the game, your character becomes stronger. And meta progression, which gradually reduces the overall level of difficulty due to unlocked bonuses, so that more players can enjoy the content and beat the credits. An additional variable here is the player's skill level and the speed of its improvement. It is crucial to maintain a balance between the initial difficulty level when player starts the game for the first time and when he already spent several dozens of hours. And we will return to this non-trivial task and try to find the tools which help to maintain this balance. However, we will start from the visual style of the game. Desire to appeal to the nostalgic feelings of the players with a bright and colorful pixelated picture is crystal clear, but even here Skul can impress. Yes, the visual style is striking, the static picture is drawn perfectly, characters, game objects and backgrounds are made quite well. The parallax scrolling backgrounds is a good tone, without it the two-dimensional action already looks outdated. Also, the smooth animations play one of the major roles and can enhance gaming experience. You need to keep in mind that working on the animation of pixel graphics is a colossal work. But what really sets Skul apart from many other projects is the visual effects. Pay attention to their variety, detalization and scale. Sometimes you have the feeling that you are in the middle of a war zone. For gaming experience, this element can both make a vivid impression or ruin a particular run with screen excessive overload. But in any case, this feature creates quite a strong effect. As for the user interface and feedback systems, I noted how harmoniously the camera shaking effect integrated. It complements any encounter, especially the boss battles. Above all, this effect doesn't interfere with the gameplay. This is how it should be. Second feature is the outline highlighting of the hyperpoise enemy attacks. It would seem a trifle, but due to this feature attacks are telegraphed much better. But there are definitely some problems with undetectable timings on interruptible attacks when enemies stacking. All the menus and option tables in the game are friendly and intuitive. Dissonance is caused only by the font style difference in the main menu, game itself and cutscenes. Besides, there is a lot of space on the screen, and there's not many lines, so why not use a larger font size in dialogues? Well, it's all trivia, let's move on to our main dish, to core gameplay. The hook here is the system of obtainable skulls that player finds, changes and upgrades through his run. Skulls is not just a combat moveset, they greatly change basic mechanics, abilities and combat tactics. First, skulls are divided by rarity. Simple Sword Skul is common, whereas Rockstar Skul is unique. There are 4 rarity ranges: common, rare, unique and legendary, which directly affects the chance of their drop and adds an element of gambling to each run. Rarity also affects the relative power level of the skull. There is no such parameter in the game, but finding, for example, common Sneak Skul, we can upgrade it through Rare Thief and Unique Wanderer up to Legendary Outlaw Skul, which is a godlike massacre machine. There is a lot of fun in this system, and I would even say a certain roleplay element. In pursuit of skull leveling, player meets a difficult choice-based challenge, because for this we need to get bones by destroying other skulls, and also we should refuse to visit treasure rooms in favor of skull altars. However, player can equip 2 different skulls at once. Switching between them activates unique ability of the one that the player switched to. This also triggers a global cooldown of this ability, not to abuse these mechanics. As for the most basic skills, there are a moveset of regular attacks and a couple of special abilities. There are melee, ranged, balanced and magic abilities with completely different characteristics, hitboxes, radius, timings and so on. And of course each player will have their own list of favorite skulls. This is what the developers strive for, to diversify gaming experience as much as possible. Because let's be honest, all roguelites are repetitive by design, but only these games could provide such variety. Paradox, huh? At first, it is pretty hard to sort out the skull roster. That is why devs gently place target dummies near the skull's altars. You might say this is just small detail, but it helps to optimize the learning curve as you can try new skills and abilities right away without any risk. In addition to the skull system, there are also items and quintessences that provide various buffs and abilities. Finally, by collecting sets of items, you can get set bonuses as additional unique power-ups. So the difficulty of the entire run is balanced by the inventory limitations. 9 wearable items, only 1 slot for quintessences, and the constant lack of bone resources for skull upgrades. And it should work well. Here, I'm not considering the blessings and temporary buffs from food. I think we already got a point. All these systems combined provide a huge number of possible options for build our character. But the main challenge in our way are the bosses. Yes, it is noticeable that the concept of bosses, some of their movesets and features borrowed from other successful projects, like The Messenger, Death Gambit and Hollow Knight. Although the overall gameplay concept is more like a Dead Cells to me. But it is not bad at all. There is no explicit direct copying here. All the ideas have been reworked and successfully implemented. Boss encounters are exactly what they should be, epic, intense and pretty challenging. Every boss has a few standard attacks and the ultimate one, which is pretty hard to avoid. Here we got several phases, which raise tension and successfully complements the battle pacing. In general, all the elements of encounters are executed well in the best traditions. Unfortunately, the level design doesn't reach these high standards. There are no procedurally generated locations here. We got pool of pre-made locations with placed enemies. Order of next location determined by the roll of a dice. Yes, these locations are mostly well made, but still, the number is limited. Although there is some fun feature. The interactive elements on the levels, traps, jump pads, buff shrines and others, which add dynamics and surprise element to the gameplay. And if we go back to the meta progression, it has become obvious that you still have to grind a lot, so you can unlock permanent upgrades. The amount of dark quartz required increases exponentially with each level gained. I wish like the player's skill to grow that fast. But anyway, you can beat the game without unlocking all the traits, because with a few exceptions, they give only a slight power increase. And it is essential that this meta progression is as simple as possible. Player doesn't need to spend time and effort on studying a complex upgrade lists. A few seconds and we gotta go. It's going to be fun, just check it out. Skul is just full of Easter eggs and references to other projects. You will encounter them all the time. The old ones will appraised by the Leroy Jenkins. Those who are younger will savor by the Prisoner. All these small jokes are innumerable, and most importantly, all it feels natural here. Devs definitely have a great taste and a sense of humor. This clearly illustrates the sound accompaniment. The music themes are perfectly integrated into the gameplay, and their tunes it is own unique oriental charm. But there are also weak design elements. Narrative suffers from frankly poor English localization. I noticed it, even though I'm not a native speaker. And probably they didn't have enough resources for a full-fledged voiceover production. But I personally like Korean even more. It sounds very cute. Skul is definitely an outstanding project, bringing new visual and gameplay ideas to the genre. It is worth to praise their team for their efforts and courage. Great job and thanks for these lessons. And I want to thank you guys for watching this video till the end. Please share your thoughts below and I will join you. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. I see you soon. Bye.